Crown presentation. For context, when I first started level 3 music, I was already able to use Logic and play bass since I started doing it in level 2 music. However, I wasn't able to play very fast, which is why I wanted to learn Are You Mine by Arctic Monkeys for my level 3 FMP, in which I managed to get a pass. While I'm happy about that grade, I was also too reliant on my peers and it caused me to fall behind on my own work for a bit. Which is why I need to do more communication when I'm working in groups. Concept. I'm currently working with Mason, Ella and Zach for my Antonin Crown project. We're making 3 songs with me on bass, Mason on guitar, Ella singing and Zach on drums. In terms of research, we plan on using information from sources me and my group have gathered, such as the Benkin Seller story, and implementing it into our song lyrics. I also plan to do research on the bass guitar and my influences. Problem solving. In terms of practical problems, our group has usually had a problem with keeping in time to a specific speed, but we overcame that by using a drum machine in Logic. Another problem we had was with the structure. We didn't really have a specific structure plan, so Ella came up with one and wrote it on a piece of paper and put it on the wall, and we followed it. In terms of theoretical problems, I've always had trouble working in groups. It's either I'm not able to help much in the group or the other way around due to my inability to communicate. So I usually overcome this by asking the tutors for help. Planning and production. For pre-production, we will focus on songwriting with me mainly coming up with bass parts for the songs. We'll also do research on the Ben Kinsella story. What I'll also do myself is stress exercises to help me when we go to different schools we'll be performing at, as they are a new environment full of kids. For production, we will mainly focus on rehearsing and let other people into the studio with us from time to time so they can learn our parts in case one of us isn't in. And for post-production, we will focus on mixing and mastering the songs on Logic. And practical skills. My practical skills mostly reside in playing bass and a little bit of guitar and using Logic. I've gotten better with explaining things in my work such as reflections or research, but I still need to do a bit of work on it nonetheless. And as I previously said, I need to work on my communication in groups by speaking up more so I can be more included. Reflection and evaluation. I'll be using WordPress to evaluate and reflect on my work and sessions and on how I think they went, including ways we can improve. Presentation. In terms of presentation, I plan to put any performances we have on YouTube and our songs on SoundCloud when they are mixed and mastered. Our target audience is a younger audience considering, we're performing at schools. These are my sources, and I'm done.